Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the Republic of the States, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. The December 19th, 2022 meeting is president of the Board in order. We do have a couple of petitions that we would like to put on our agenda tonight. The first being resolution of the development agreement with Coatesville and Bernard concerning the lots next to the train station. What's your pleasure on that, gentlemen?
I'll make a motion to terminate that.
Thank you, Ricky. Can I get a second for that? Second. Thank you, Jack. The other issue that we need to know the pleasure is yeah. All in favor?
Yes.
The second issue that we would like to add is the extension of the redevelopment agreement settlement date for 600 Manor Road. We have not received a release of the partial mortgage from Harrisburg, so we're waiting on that. Could I get a motion to add that to our agenda tonight?
Make that motion.
Thank you, Joe. I'll second that. All in favor? Aye. So we, under our new business, letter D will be the resolution of the development agreement with Benoni, EBS, and Bernard, and letter E as in Edward will be the extension of the settlement on the 600 Manor Road. Next thing we have is approval of our minutes. We have provided minutes. Questions, deletions, changes? Not, could I get a motion on the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Thank you, Jack. Did I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Floor is yours. Thank you. How's it going?
Total and accounts payables.
Let's over going.
Can we give you guys an update on the 300 Lincoln project? So, been marketing the project, as you know, for about 6 months now. Haven't gotten many leads or any kind of progress. So I was speaking with the broker, and he suggested that things always kind of proceed quicker if you start kind of moving some dirt around and start actually doing some stuff. So last week I approved the budget for $200,000 to start the civil land development process. Friday I had a meeting with potential prospect that soon put me on, and it went very well. So we're going to hold off on that because the needs of this prospect would increase the scope of the project significantly. So I'm meeting with him after the new year. We're going to start architectural designs and budgeting, and if it goes well, then we can possibly increase. So, like I said, it would significantly increase the scope of the project. So I have to pursue this without, we're going to the development process. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm pretty excited about the opportunity, but I'm going to hold off on moving some dirt until I talk to this guy and kind of get a feel for what his needs are, and then if we progress, then we'll go through design phases and start that process.
Could you give us an update at our January meeting? That's not on Monday, that's Tuesday because of the holiday.
What's the date?
That's the 20
16.
16th, yes, I should be able to have.
Yeah,
update for that.
give us an update of what, you know.
Yeah. And if things don't go anywhere with him, then I'm gonna start moving some dirt just to kind of get, to get some, you know, again, we kind of get some.
Whatever,
Yeah.
so we know what's coming.
Yeah.
Just looking at the project timetable in the development contract, technically plans should have been submitted to the RDA in August for December
26.
closing August next. So I guess it would be now January if you could do some thought to if you're going to be asking for an extension for this.
Yep.
What would that extension look like if it's either a expanded scope of this new prospective tenant or B prospective tenant you didn't see eye to eye and you're just going to do
The original.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys saw renderings and everything like that, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Any questions?
Just to put one, your current, it would say that the reduction.
Well, that's why I don't want to move any dirt because again, you know, the footprint would decrease, and so I don't want to kind of go through the process and come back and change the plans. So,
And your parking might be affected with that.
correct. So, I'm talking about the parking lot. So.
Thank you. Have a nice
Yes,
holiday.
Keep those ideas coming. So keep those ideas coming.
Yeah.
Only has an idea.
Well, I guess we need to go back to payables.
Yes.
We'll do that. There's some payables on here that, we need to take care of. Questions on the payables, take care of it. Questions on the payables? A motion on the payables.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Jack.
Second that.
Thank you, Ricky. All those in favor? Aye. Approved. We have a presentation, any citizens' comments on there, Sonny?
No, sir.
No, okay. Under new business, your other A is consider authorizing the RDA solicitor to negotiate a draft lease, license, portion flats for JGM. JGM had contacted Crosby. Crosby said, hey, will you talk to this guy because it's actually RDA's property at this point? And he'd be on for $500. You got him to offer $2,500, and then you got to get your information to our solicitor. That we don't know when we're going to get delivered, so I have to get back to you. Well, that's fine. I think that, and Jim would mention this up front. We should get $3,000. That's $5 a day per trip. 20 trailers, it's $100 a day. 30 days, that's $3,000. I don't think that's unreasonable whatsoever. I can tell you, I know a guy that has a fenced yard in an industrial park, and he's parking 22 trailers for $6,700 a month. Now, it's blacktop and it's pretty and it's all that. He's getting 6,700. So I don't think 3,000 would be unreasonable. So basically, we would have to negotiate all the details, like it's going to be closer to 3,000, 4,500. And all we would be doing here is authorizing Blue to throw a lease up that we get that far off.
Has there been any negotiations so far? 500 to 2,000?
Oh, he's at 2,500.
He's at 25.
He's at 25, and I think that, you know, you delay is the first one, we'll push it through that, but it's $5 a day per trailer.
So we'll wait to hear back from them.
Yes, yeah, ball's in his court right now, Ricky.
But if he tells you before December 31st, yeah, I want to move forward, then I would be able to start negotiations instead of waiting
Because initially, oh, we have to do this in January. Well, now it's, I have to check with my supplier and see when they're gonna bring this stuff. So they have some big job and they've got to sell something over, I guess, in West Print, but they can't store everything there. They need to store some stuff here on the trailer. So, all we're doing is leaving the door to start at least before our January.
And how many trailers did they propose?
20 to 25.
And you said 500 trailers
Yeah.
per day.
Per day. But that's 3,000 miles, you know, you got 20 trailers, that's $100.
So you're gonna lock into $3,000? $3,000 lease, or what he says is more or less?
It's $3,000 if you want. And it's 3 to 6 months is what he was talking. I'm sure it's 3 months at least, or 6 months max. So, you know, it's somewhere between $11,000 and $18,000.
That's a good question. That's a good question. So what if he does come back and say, well, listen, I want to put 40 trailers. Do I number change?
Oh, yes.
Or I just want
Yeah, that's changed.
He's per trip.
Yeah,
to still.
you told me 20, that's the bottom line. 20, you're going to pay at least $100 a day. That's a good deal. Okay? Otherwise, it's not worth us having our solicitor draw for leads and go through valuation.
Also affected would be, NSCC and IZB, right? And so even if they wanted 40 trailers, that's going to interfere with, working, NSCC. I would gather that IZB would push back and say, no, we don't want 40 trailers there, we'll allow 30 because that's what our space.
JGM also already understands that there may be site investigation work, and you have to leave the trailers, but we need to throw a hole there, we need to there. And they're fine with that.
And
IDG knows that. So everybody's on the same page there.
I am waiting to hear from projects occurring like with Yale. Would they want the agreement to, you know, have like a 30-day notice in advance for any of this? Is it as long as it can be short term? Or do they just want to take up the assigned agreements? But then it will be their responsibility to cut the cord with the JGM folks, whenever they who's for that much.
A and B of new business both related to saying that the use of flash reports in trailer. I would make a motion that we permit to negotiate a lease. And of course, they have to provide some certificates of insurance and things like that, in addition to the rent. I would make a motion to approve both A and B, contingent upon Lou getting a satisfactory lease.
I mean, if it's other than what's been discussed with the board, I'm just gonna have to tell the gentleman, JGM, hey, I'm just gonna have to punt this to the board's January, 17th.
Could I get a second? Thank you, Jack. All those in favor, and that's on A and B, related to the flats, JGM use. Aye. Opposed. Thank you. Letter C on new business is a contribution which we've done in the past to Second Century Alliance, $10,000.
Let's abstain.
You can recuse yourself.
He's on their board, so he's going to abstain. Can I get a motion? Thank you, Joe. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Ricky. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed. And Jack abstaining from that vote. Any citizens' comments on there?
No.
Okay. We do have two other things. Letter D is the Benoni EBIS Bernardin Redevelopment Agreement, which is related to the two out parcels of the flats on either side of the parking. It's been a source of questions at virtually every time we talk about the garage and the train station area. We would like to, is it dissolve,
I think it's just give them termination.
terminate that agreement?
So what the notice of termination would provide under the contract with development services, whatever they had earned, they're still able to be paid. And the documents that have been prepared so far for the redevelopment authority is redevelopment authority's property.
And I don't know of anything that they have. Is EDIS going to say, well, we did an estimate for the garage and what paid for doing that estimate?
If so, they would have had to do the price to get some kind of report. Let us know that we have heard from us, so.
Do we already have everything that they were supposed to deliver for the termination of this?
We have everything that we need for the garage at this point, yes. Everything they delivered though the garage was never part of the development agreement. The out parcels were.
Do we want to tell them to make arrangements with Luzanne to deposit in the redevelopment authority's Dropbox the plans and other documents, or
We have that stuff that came from Benoni, and that was paid for by PennDOT. PennDOT paid for the design of the garage.
I don't remember you guys.
No.
I remember Bernard.
Yeah, Bernard did some sketches of the train station and the garage, everything. But I haven't heard from Bernard in ages. And Art actually, I think, retired. Yeah, and then still going. Yeah, I think we should just, it's clouded discussions around that property and that project all along. Just rather get it out of the way now. Do you still have this? No.
this was from Friday's email from Luzanne about letter of support for Gibbons Run.
Do we have a letter of support for Gibbons Run?
I think Sunny had included that, didn't she? Or not Sunny, Colleen.
Yeah, that was on the updated,
There's a letter of
Agenda.
support for the city.
it's the online agenda had the updated one.
Gibbons Run, you have a letter of support would be us to.
Yeah, we're going to be submitting another application. I don't know if you all heard. County turned out request. Although we do have a theme of breaks application.
I would make a motion to sign the letter of support for city application. Second. Thank you, Ricky. All those in favor? Aye. Last thing on our agenda here is the extension of the 600 Manor Road settlement due to the TIF and the mortgage release we need from Harrisburg that hasn't come back yet. And Lou's proposing we extend that into February sometime.
I mean, sooner if we can get this stuff from Harrisburg sooner.
Why don't we put it out 90 days so we don't have to do this again? A 90-day extension, does that sound fair enough, Lou?
I think so. I haven't had a chance to discuss this with Mr. Cofer's attorneys, but I'll explain to him, the time has passed. He's reached out to CFA's attorneys. I reached out to CFA's attorneys, both of us and CCID's attorney. So we can try and push them past the finish line.
I'd make a motion to extend that 90 days. Thank you, Joe. All those in favor? Opposed? Is January 16th the correct date for our next meeting?
Yes. I did wrong again.
17th, January 17th. That's a Tuesday, right? Because the holiday falls on Monday, we were Tuesday in January and in February. Tyrone's not here, but I need a motion to adjourn. Thank you, everyone. And have a happy holiday if I don't see you. See you. Yes, sir.